Los Angeles Councilman Lee said on Friday, August 13, that he will not support an ordinance requested by the City Council to require people to show proof of at least partial vaccination against COVID-19 to enter many public indoor spaces in the city, which will delay the ordinance's likely approval. The motion to request the ordinance passed City Council 13-0, with Councilman Lee and Joe Buscaino absent. Lee was absent during the meeting because he was exposed to COVID-19 and was experiencing symptoms, but said he tested negative for the virus. Lee's opposition to the ordinance means it will not pass on its first consideration and approval will be delayed an additional week, as ordinances need unanimous approval by the City Council. A majority of the City Council, which is what is needed to pass the ordinance on its second consideration, has expressed support for the policy. The City Attorney's Office said Friday that it is working with other city departments that are supplying additional information for the ordinance, and once that is received, it will complete drafting a final ordinance. It was not immediately clear when it would be ready for a vote. In an email to constituents Friday, Lee said the proposal was arbitrary, inconsistent and would essentially be ineffective. While I agree with my colleagues who authored this motion that vaccinations are the most effective tool we have in the fight against COVID-19, this proposal is not the way, Lee said. At a time when we need to move forward together to combat the virus, this measure may only deepen divides without addressing the heart of the matter, getting people vaccinated, he added. The motion to request an ordinance from the city attorney was introduced by Council President Nuri Martinez and Councilman Mitch O'Farrell. It was seconded by Councilwoman Nithya Raman and Councilman Marquise Harris Dawson. COVID-19 could be eradicated if we had mass vaccinations across the country and across the world, O'Farrell said before noting the United States' history eradicating smallpox and mostly eradicating polio through vaccinations. Why on earth is it okay in 2021 to have 30-plus people die in the county of Los Angeles from COVID over a 3-day period, including an 11-year-old girl, when we have a vaccine that could have prevented all of that, accessible to everyone, O'Farrell said before the vote on Wednesday. This is not a vaccine mandate, we're not going to deny anyone the ability to access essentials, food, medicine, etc., regardless of vaccination, but what is immoral is choosing not to get vaccinated, choosing to listen to some delusional rant on Twitter, he added. The ordinance would be similar to a policy announced in New York City and San Francisco, but would be more restrictive with the inclusion of retail establishments.